The goal of God is to raise up all life. The goal of God respects free will, so that those who are not willing to enter an ascending spiral must go to a lower sphere as one sphere ascends. And currently there is a hand of darkness, a vast energy of hate moving across the planet. And that resonates with those who, through their free will, are choosing to stay with that energy and that resonance of that frequency vibration within the fields of contention, within the fields of the intellect, of the ego, separated through the sense of illusion and through the sense of a false I that is amplified by the forces of darkness, the energies of darkness that are seeking to keep those individuals trapped within that vibration. And people will only move forward when they are tired with the lower world, giving them the energy to seek past it, to look beyond. If a person is still enjoying the world of the senses, of the five senses, as reported by the five senses, the illusion, the Maya of the five senses, then they will remain in it for as long as they choose to. If you want to remain in this spirit of contention, of argument, of debate, in that energy, then it is your choice to do so. I believe there is another way, and it is called the ascending spiral. It is called the rising of consciousness, where you stay heart-centered, where you're focused within your heart, at least the energies of the heart. You know when your heart is activated. And through that, the heart-brain coherence and that quantum golden energy of ease, of grace, that is part of the ascending spiral to the new earth. However, this is a path of the razor's edge, and many people fall off the path of the straight and narrow through the gates to the kingdom of heaven, which is a higher consciousness. Keep in mind, all the symbolism of the Bible and all this is really, it's all within you, your state of consciousness. A lot of times through text messaging and through other types of communication that aren't face-to-face, it's really difficult to read another person's energy. And I want to stress that anytime that I'm in a seeming contentious debate with another person over dogma or the fact that they're condemning me to hell, I'm always in a heightened state of energy and seeking to somehow prove to another person that you can walk your path, your own unique soul path, and you can do it in a very calm and focused, loving fashion. However, this is the path of the razor's edge. This is the straight and narrow. A sharpened razor's edge is hard to cross, dear esteemed viewer, because the initiate, the ascendant, the hopeful on the path to the new earth must travel with determination along the path of the razor's edge. And I'm going to try to explain to you my Kundalini activation, and where I talked about I had this heart to heart with God, which was an oath, where I was shown the condition of my soul, meaning all of the karma, all of my past deeds and misdeeds, and how all that measured up to an authentic life, being face to face with God, who sees everything. There are no secrets when you're standing face to face with God. So I'm going to tell you, roughly a year from now, I believe in 2025, there's going to be a moment where people are shown, the mass, the collective, everyone on this planet will be shown the condition of their soul. And it will be a unique experience, but you will understand, to let those who are righteous be righteous still, let them who have been unjust, let them be unjust still. But you will be shown the nature, the true nature of your soul. And no amount of bickering with another person, no amount telling another person that their God is jealous and angry, and no amount of that will save you from this revealing of your own soul. And the path of the razor's edge is to walk with that knowledge. as we go towards 2025, roughly a year from now. There are terrifying abysses on either side of this difficult road, on the difficult path to the dissolution of the ego. There are complex passages which have their roots precisely in the real path, the path of ascension. Now, obviously, from the path of the razor's edge, multiple paths diverge which lead nowhere. Some of them take us to the abyss and despair. There are paths which can transform us into the majesties of this or that zone of the universe, higher elevated consciousness. Keep in mind, this is all consciousness. This is all qualities of consciousness, higher consciousness. Or you can stay trapped in the lower zones of the universe in animal sense, bickering and satiation of the senses through the illusion of the senses. But when you rise above this in a loving golden energy, you are on your path to ascension. And this is a fascinating path, okay? It's a most holy and ineffable path. Unfortunately, this path is of the straight and narrow, and only a few will walk this path and make it into ascension. And once again, no amount of finger pointing to another person is going to do your individual soul any good. In fact, you're lessening your chance of ascension by engaging in this type of debate and engaging in this type of nefarious behavior where you're attempting to gaslight or scare another person. They're an evil person based on whatever criteria. You are engaging in low frequency behavior. It is not the straight and narrow. Mind your own business, mind your own path. And if this message resonates with a person, then so be it. I am merely seeking to convey sincerity, that this is a very real process. I went through it. It was a very powerful and life-transforming event. I believe I was shown this at an earlier stage. I don't know why, maybe because I was a star seed, or maybe because I had a certain momentum of spirituality built up, but I have seen what will take place for the collective roughly a year from now, where you will be shown the condition of your soul. So it's exam time. Start cramming. Hit the subscribe button. Leave this video a thumbs up. Namaste. Namaskaram.